you missed out on a heated conversation between Dave and I about the long-term, well, for this year, health of Mariano Rivera.
Yeah.
And it came off the night when he blew the save versus the Mets. And this was not planned. We didn't plan on discussing it. It just came up. And it sounds bad on my end because he blew the save, and it sounds like I'm nitpicking because he blew the save, which is not the case. My whole thing was, and to get back into this is kind of being a dead horse, but because I was expecting you to be here, so it's okay. We're gonna bring it up anyway. I just don't see a 43. That's okay. I don't see a 43. How one man can continue to do what he does on a nightly, well, every other night basis. So you as the Yankee fan, I don't assume you're objective at all. I don't assume you would even buy into the fact that if he had a runny nose, that you would admit it. Okay? Mariano Rivera's runny nose means nothing. Mariano's broken leg means nothing. He's Mariano Rivera. He's going to the Hall of Fame. He's going down as the greatest closer of all time, period. Done. Put it in the books. It's over.
Yeah.
What is your opinion of Mariano Rivera from the outside looking in as a baseball fan?
Look, he's having his Mo tour right now, right? Every stadium, every fan, and you can admit, I mean, there are Boston Red Sox fans that hate the Yankees, and I get it. But you have to admit that this guy is incredible. And, you know, I go back to, I look at the way these guys were bred. Him, Pettit, Jeter, these are guys that literally, at Posada's another one, these guys that literally grew up together, played together, and won together. And I'll give you one example, and I'm going to relate this to Mariano Rivera. Jason Keatle wrote this from CBS Sports, wrote a piece about Jeter, and basically was complimenting Jeter, but took a backhand slap at the fact that this guy is too old and he's done. And my point of view when I wrote about it on BleedingYankeeBlue.com was, look, yes, for the normal baseball player, maybe he is done. But for him, for Mariano Rivera, these guys keep going. They defy, everyone thinks these guys are finished 43 years old. It doesn't matter. This guy still knows how to pitch. And last night, he blew a save. But like I wrote this morning, the way the media blew this up this morning, like they just lost a World Series, this is a baseball game that the Mets won fair and square, and it happens. It doesn't mean Mariano Rivera is finished. It's silly to think that. But they make it seem like the Mets just clinched something. They won a game. They're not even good. But you know what? Good for them.
In defense of Met fans,
No, I'm not ranking on the Mets. I'm not ranking on the Mets fans. Look, the Mets stink. We all know that. But the Mets won a good game last night. You have to tip your cap. Mariano is not a machine.